G'day, my name is Coach Claudius. I'm a life coach. I specialize in bully behavior and personal development. I must have said something in the first 3 videos that have enticed you enough to be able to watch number 4. But this is the big one. This is where we get our answers for all the emotions that I've stirred up. Talk about emotions. Let's yet again take off our emotional glasses and look at the bare facts, the stuff that will give us the answers. In a wild, confused, chaotic world, sometimes scientists don't have all the answers. Sometimes they need to go to nature to find those answers, whether it's the lab rat or actually physically going out into the veld and look at the way the animals manage themselves and treat each other there, to understand human behavior. I was very privileged that I grew up in a town that bordered a great reserve. If you're not familiar with South Africa, it's the Kruger National Park, which is pretty much the size of Israel as I understand it. Animals roam freely, and most of the African animals you can find there. I was particularly interested in 3 animals and the way they treat each other and how they manage their pack or their pride. The first one is the lion. Lions have a horizontal management system. Yes, they have a leader, but they're pretty much on the same level, as long as one rule is adhered to. If you leave the leader's girlfriends and wives alone, their children for that matter as well, there's peace and harmony. There's a great alliance between the leader and the other males, the dominant male and the other males, which basically boils down to we can eat together, fight together, defend the territory together. But remember the golden rule. So generally there is peace and harmony in the pride. Then we have the hyena. Serve a great purpose in nature. It's the cleaner and the scavenger. I've also found that this is the kind of people that I associate abusers with. They take for themselves, as we've seen in the previous videos, without giving back. Always prying on people's fear. Then there's an interesting animal called the African wild dog. Physically really small in posture. They hunt in packs, and they have a vertical management system, very much like the army. You have the general at the top, and you have the troops at the bottom. And there's a name for them. The dominant one is called the alpha dog, and then we go through the whole Greek alphabet, get right down to the last one, the omega dog. Yes, you can imagine the omega dog, like the poor troop in the army. He's the one that get bullied and they need to run around and defend themselves. He get bitten, he eats last, he drinks last. They really physically bully him. And even as a novice game watcher, if you ever have the privilege of going to a reserve or a park and you spot wild dogs, you'll be able to spot the omega dog. He's the scrawny one. Why do wild dogs do this? Wild dogs pick an omega dog or give it the person or the dog the title with the least self-security, the most uncertainty, that position. Why do they bully? Because they want to convince him to uplift himself, to realize that he's an African wild dog, like no other animal, well equipped. You see, if he uplifts himself, the whole pack improves. You know the old saying, a chain is just as strong as the weakest link? The same apply to the African wild dog and a pack of wild dogs. They're just as strong as their weakest link. That's a harsh thing to say, because the poor dog, he literally lives on the edge of death. Until one day, he's not doomed, until one day that he actually remembers the skills that his parents gave him, and that he's an African wild dog, and he make a decision that no one will ever bully him again. Well, I can see in your eyes that you think, well, now you're going to fight the whole pack, but it's not the case. Instantly, and I mean on a millisecond, will change for that dog and for that pack. The alpha dog reassess the skills, reassess the certainty level of every dog, and reappoint a different dog to become the amigo dog. That same old amigo dog falls back into the pack, and even him becomes a bully towards the new amigo dog. Because remember, the chain is just as strong as the weakest link. Now, we as humans, interestingly, do exactly the same. We bully, and if we listen to what I said between the differences between bully and abuse, abuse is the hyena. The hyena runs away with a bone. He satisfies his own needs. He attacks for his own selfish needs. The alpha dog in the pack bully the insecure, convince the insecure to become strong, and therein lies the answer. We as humans do exactly the same. We target insecure people, insecure kids, insecure employees in a subconscious way to convince them to step up to the plate. I want to go so far, and I can see you're going for those glasses. Keep those glasses aside. I want to go so far to say that your bully, I want to say two things. Your bully is there to show you that you're insecure. He's the robot, the traffic light that turns red to show you there's danger here. So if you're an educated teacher or manager, if people complain being bullied, you've got to start working on their self-consciousness, their self-esteem. Our bullies indicate to us who's the ones that's insecure. As I say, I can see you going for those glasses, but let's test this. Think of somebody that you've met in the last week that is immensely insecure. Close your eyes with me. Look at the body language, the head hanging, shoulders forward, crouch forward, not making eye contact. What is the emotional feeling that goes up in your inside? Anger, frustration. You actually want to tell the guy, get a job, get a life. You have the skills. I can see you're a healthy young man. Isn't that why we're sometimes frustrated with the youth's clothing? Because it doesn't show certainty. It's not really that the pants are hanging on the knees. It's about, it shows a lack of self-esteem. And that's where our frustration comes from. And that's where bullies come from. Bear in mind, in the first video I said, I absolutely do not agree with the actions bullies or abusers take. This video is about motivation. We're talking about the motivation. As educators and as managers, if people trespass on rules, and there's clear rules in the workplace, how to treat colleagues, I have absolutely no idea if the correct punishment is applied. But we must look deeper, because we don't want to manage our school, we don't want to manage our workplace with rules. We want to get the people to manage themselves. What causes insecurity? This is very important, because now it may sound, and that's why you're going for the glasses, that I'm telling the person that's insecure that he's to blame. But insecurity comes from unsure circumstances at home. Mom and dad's constantly fighting. I don't know where I'm going. I'm not secure in my environment, the place where I really should be secure. I'm uncertain about the future. Mom and Dad is talking about divorce. Where am I going to stay? Mom don't have a house. Where's she moving? Am I going to keep my friends? Am I going to change school? Insecurity causes a lot of these problems. Parents taking responsibility away from children. If you're in grade 5 and you're not studying, you should fail. You should take responsibility for your actions or your inactions. Don't put a kid through a grade. You're actually degrading him emotionally. I want to go even further on this, a bit of a slap on the hand on a lot of parents. Stop doing their projects. Stop doing their homework. What are you telling your kid, your son or your daughter? You are too stupid to do this work. You have no ability to pass this project. I will do it on your behalf because I'm better than you. Your insecurities are creating insecurities with the children. You cause your kid to be bullied at school. Lack of transfer of skills, parents getting divorced, dads don't take responsibilities for his kids. Financial responsibility is one thing. Teaching them life skills, how to handle conflict, how to stand up for yourself, how to walk, how to talk, basic things. Only a dad can teach a son and a daughter. A mum, different obligations. But not being present, not giving life skills, not giving discipline. You are the cause of your kid being bullied. Don't phone the headmaster. Talk to yourself. Treat people as victims. I've mentioned that I've been bullied in my life. You can read all about it on my website. I'm not a victim. I won't even go so far to say I'm not even a survivor. I'm a winner. I'm a champion. I'm a conqueror. Allow your kid to be the same. Allow yourself to be the same. A victim mentality has never been beneficial to anybody. This is hard news to share. I can imagine how difficult is it to hear. But do we want our kids to be hyenas? Do we want ourselves to be hyenas? Do we even want to be wild dogs? Even the alpha dog. I don't even want to be an alpha dog. I want to be a lion. And I think I've succeeded. I know I've succeeded in becoming a lion. I respect my fellow man. And bear in mind, a lion only takes animals that he needs to survive. The same thing with people. Go have a look at successful people. They don't trample on people to get to the top. I, as a life coach, teach people to be secure in themselves, stand up for themselves, get a backbone, becoming lions. Please visit my website, contact me, mail me. There's a bully hotline with the whole process. We probably got some of these videos also from. Get in contact with me. I'll assist you to become that lion that you always wanted to be. I've designed a course to touch on all the things that's important. It's not a long process. Start today. Contact me today. Thank you for your time. Hope to see you soon.